We are now going to go live out to Tom and find out where he is in the Ozarks.
Today he's hanging out at Hy-Vee. What's going on, Tom?
What's going on is I heard that Tom Brady was going to be one of the hosts on the show.
Maybe.
That's just something I heard, so I don't know for sure. You know how rumors get spread. Anyway, yes, I am at Hy-Vee over on Battlefield, and I have Audrey Williams with me, and she's the dietitian here. Good to see you.
It's good to see you.
Okay. Talked about Tom Brady, of course.
Yes.
He's not in this one, but Super Bowl,
Yes.
not too far away.
Yes, especially with the Chiefs.
Absolutely. Well, you look behind me there, you see Chiefs everything here at Hy-Vee. So, you know, all your tchotchkes, you can find them all here. But we're going to talk a little bit about what so many people have, and that's a gathering of friends or family, or even if you're watching the Super Bowl by yourself, the nosh, the munchies, things like that.
Yes.
You're going to show people, you know, give them a few suggestions on how they can still have all that great flavor, but it might be a little bit better for them.
Yes, so I think especially with the Super Bowl, when we have a gathering together, even when we're alone, like you said, we have a lot of foods and we might just want to make it a little bit healthier.
Yeah.
So today I have brought us some baked wings and some cauliflower. So I decided to bake the wings instead of frying them. It gives us
Okay.
a lot of flavor, the same flavor as frying, but without the extra calories from the oil.
Right.
Which is great. And if you really want that crispy skin on that chicken, just set that broiler on your oven to 500 and you get that skin nice and crispy, again, without all of those calories.
See, that's you know, part of what, you know, people, they eat snacks and this and that. It's the mouthfeel, and you're used to crunchy. So just get it in the broiler.
Yes.
You'll get it back to crunchy.
Yes, yep, that'll get it nice and crunchy. Same with cauliflower. So a lot of people have started doing cauliflower bites
Right.
with wings.
Right.
And this helps get your veggies in throughout the day as well. So I think sometimes with Super Bowl, it can be hard to get your veggies in.
True. But, you know, the one thing I know for me, if I'm going to eat veggies, one thing that makes it better, as well as wings, you got to have something to dip it in.
Yes.
And that's where you also, you know, you got a touchdown on these.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So today I have prepared a dip for us today, and it is a Greek yogurt-based dip. And so Greek yogurt is really high in protein, and so that extra protein, along with the wings, is going to help us feel full for longer. And so we're not going to overindulge in those foods, or we're not going to eat too much, and it helps us intuitively eat as well.
So if you don't know it then, the greater the protein, the more full you feel.
Yes. Protein takes a longer time to digest in our stomach,
Okay.
and so having more protein helps our stomach be fuller for longer.
Now, are you adding something? I mean, I'm assuming you've added things to the Greek yogurt.
Yes, so
What are you doing to kind of dress it up a little bit?
a lot of people think that Greek yogurt is just for a sweetness, but it can actually be savory as well. So to this Greek yogurt, we have also added some blue cheese crumbles as well as a ranch dip packet, and that kind of helps bring that ranchiness and that normal ranch dip back into our Super Bowl without having that sweetness.
Yes. Now, I'm also seeing a little bit of, there's a container here of blue cheese.
Yes.
Tell me about, because blue cheese is a great, I mean, that's a great taste and a mouthfeel, things like that.
Yeah, blue cheese also adds great protein to even more of this protein that we're already having. And it gives that great mouthfeel, it gives a great flavor as well. If you're not too into blue cheese, feta cheese would also be a great substitute.
That is great.
I love feta.
Yeah, I love feta too. Let me ask you this, and this is kind of, you know, out of left field, but with something like Greek yogurt, because of the health benefits and things like that, could you use this in place of maybe a cream when you're making things to be able to keep it a little healthier instead of all the fat content that you would find in cream?
Sure. So I like to use Greek yogurt in place of cream, and I also like to use it in place of sour cream as well. Yes. You can get some great flavor from our Greek yogurt with that extra protein, and then you're cutting down on carbs and that extra sugar from that sour cream from that replacement.
And it's kind of a one-to-one sort of thing. You don't
Yes.
have to think about it a whole lot like, oh, I've only got to use 5/8 of what.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what do we have here?
Yep, so this is our Oikos protein. In 3/4 of a cup, there is 25 grams of protein. So that is a good amount of protein, especially if you are pairing it with wings. That'll get you some extra. Extra cheese will also get you some extra too. So you'll be all proteined up for the big game.
So I tell you what, you want to eat a little healthier. Audrey's right here. All you got to do is come to Hy-Vee on Battlefield. She'll steer you around if you want to eat a little healthier, because we know we all want to stay healthy for the big game, right? Right. Okay. We'll be back to Hy-Vee in just a little bit. Back to you guys right now.
Thank you, Tom. Lots of great healthy options to consider for the Super Bowl, and all amazing products from Hy-Vee.
We were eating just today with our lunch.
Yeah.
This big football shaped all these vegetables.
Yes, and veggies.
From Hy-Vee.
We were all snacking on it.